Game 3 of the 4-game series. Mariners looking to make it 4 wins in a row. It's going to be a good matchup.
Going to check out George Kirby on the mound for the Seattle Mariners. Last time out against the Washington Nationals, he gave up 5 earned runs. Did so while giving up a couple of home runs in that outing. Overall this season, a 1.03 whip percentage and that 4.33 ERA. In 62 1/3 innings pitched, he has only walked 6 batters. That is good for second fewest in the major leagues.
So we look at Jose Altuve, going to start things off here. And kind of greetings Seattle fans like seeing Altuve getting moved off the plate. Move his feet a little bit.
Here's the windup and the 1-1 to Jose, swinging a pop-up. Shallow right field down the line, going back Ty France. Now in foul territory, and Ty is there to make the catch, and there's one away. Already the crowd is in this ball game. That'll bring up right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Swing and a miss. 2 down. Good start for George. He's had some rocky first innings in his last few starts.
That'll bring up designated hitter tonight, Yordan Alvarez. Here's the pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3, called on the inside corner. A fastball at 97 miles an hour gets Alvarez looking. So what a start for George Kirby. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros with a couple of strikeouts.
Justin Verlander making the start. 7 starts this season, a 3.60 ERA. Talked about him starting this road trip against Oakland. Went 6 innings strong, gave up 1 earned run, 2 total. But he also struck out 9 Oakland A's in that outing. Looking to continue that swing and miss here.
First batter he will face is J.P. Crawford. This ball into center. Easy play for Jake Myers. 2 pitches in and 1 out for Justin Verlander.
Verlander 12-2 in 16 career starts against the Mariners since joining the Astros. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a changeup. Darted downward, and Moore is retired. First strikeout for Verlander, and there are 2 away. That was an 8-pitch battle.
Rodriguez 6 for 21 against Verlander in his career. That one hit pretty well into right center field. Myers and Tucker converge. It's Tucker. Myers finally bailed out at the last second. Good start for both starters, Kirby and Verlander, with 1, 2, 3 innings each.
There's Mitch's first game as a Mariner behind the plate. Another good reason to have him behind the plate tonight. Cal Raleigh's scuffling anyway. He's 1 for 17. Look out! Wow! Woo!
That'll get your attention.
Well, you know, we always get on pitchers not being good athletes. That was a good athlete to get the heck out of the way of that bullet. Wow, man. Tell you what, if he takes another couple of minutes to just figure out who he is again, they should let him have that time. Complete somersault. Oh, bless his heart getting out of the way.
Really good reaction to get out of the way.
That's the closest. We've seen a couple of guys get hit, but that is the scariest one we've seen this season.
No score as we go to the bottom half of the second. Ty France leads it off. Well, here's the windup and the 1-1 pitch on the way to Ty. Swinging a fly ball into the gap. Shallow right center field. Coming in is Tucker. Going out Altuve. And it's going to drop in for a base hit.
And Ty France continues to get hits off of Verlander. So France at second, Haniger at first, and the batter's Dominic Canzone.
Got him. There's the fastball up top, and Verlander picks up a strikeout for the second out of the inning. Second strikeout tonight.
Runners will be going. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got a fastball by him upstairs. Garver goes down, and back-to-back strikeouts for Verlander closes out the second.
Pitching duel that we thought wouldn't materialize. It's happening right in front of us. We go top of the 4th. 0's on the board here.
It's strike 3 called. A slider on the outer edge. Tucker's not pleased with it. And there is out number 1.
And the Astros have their best scoring threat with runners on the corners with 2 outs. A little looper into center, coming on Rodriguez. He won't have a play. Astros on the board, 1-0. Jake Myers with an RBI single as Alvarez scores and Bregman moves to third. So now it's still first and third with 2 outs, and John Singleton the batter.
Kirby pauses, now pitches. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Put him away with a good curveball down and in.
And the Astros will strand a pair.
Mitch Haniger leads off here in the 5th inning in a 1-0 contest. And Verlander has been very good so far through 4. 3-pitch strikeout getting Haniger. That's 6 strikeouts for Verlander as he builds on his last start where he had a season high 9.
1 out, no one on for Dominic Canzone. First pitch.
Ooh, that's a high drive. Deep right center field. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a tie ball game. Dominic Canzone with the chef's kiss. 1-1 tilt here in Seattle. Boy, did he lean on that one. His 5th home run. RBI number 9.
411 feet.
A rather prodigious shot, would you say?
I would say so.
Wow.
Top of the 6th inning, George Kirby up on the mound. Now, big bats due up for the Astros here. Tucker, Alvarez, and Pena.
3-2. Got him looking. He knew it too. That's a 3K night for Tucker. The last two looking. One out here in the 6th for George, his 7th strikeout, matching the 7th that Verlander has through 5.
Kirby's at 90 pitches, and the Astros have the go-ahead run now 90 feet from home with 1 out of the 6th inning.
Here comes 0-2. Big pitch. Got it. Oh, that's a big strikeout. Number 8 is great. 2 down.
Now Myers has driven in the only run tonight for the Astros. All tied the pitch. He swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Dylan Moore, a backhand play, throws from behind second, onto first base in time to retire Myers and send the Astros packing here in the 6th inning. Kirby strands a pair. He gets out of the jam, and he has thrown a beauty tonight against Houston.
Still a 1-1 game. Verlander now facing the top of the order for the 3rd time. It goes down on strikes here, and that is now 8 for Verlander, behind his season-high 9 in his last start against the A's. Tried to hold up, and that's too far for Dylan Moore. He knew it. He rocks back to the dugout. Fans don't like the call. That matches the season-high in strikeouts for Verlander with 9. Back-to-back starts on this trip with 9 strikeouts. Rodriguez sends one to right, playable for Kyle Tucker. Verlander watches and now heads to the dugout. Another 1-2-3 inning for Justin Verlander. He has had 4 of those in his first 6 innings.
Trent Thornton is the new pitcher up on the mound for the Mariners. Kirby very good tonight. 1 run over 6.
And he threw another off-speed pitch, and Singleton could not deal with it. 1 out.
Here's Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. He rips a fastball past him at 95 miles an hour on the upper outside corner, and McCormick wasn't close. Back-to-back punch-outs. Trent Thornton here in the 7th.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Trent Thornton out of the bullpen, slicing and dicing this Astros order. He strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 7th.
Josh Hader in the game for the Astros in the bottom of the 9th, tied at 1 apiece.
Good matchup right here. Hader against Ty France. 1-2. Julio goes. The pitch. Take it for a ball. Throw it down to second. Now in time into center field. He's going to go to 3rd. He's going to get there. Good awareness to find out that the ball had gone into center field. Nice job by Julio Rodriguez. Winning runs at 3rd.
And it boils down to this at-bat right here from Mitch Haniger with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Haniger goes down on a high fastball, and Josh Hader pumps his fist as he comes off the mound. And we go to the 10th.
Scott frustrated. He has not commanded the baseball.
Back-to-back walks issued by Scott.
The Mariners now have him loaded up.
And here comes J.P. Crawford. Can't let this opportunity pass. Taylor Scott ready. Pitch. There it is right there. Tucker's going to make the catch.